MG, driving
Mercedes-Benz G-Class, the iconic off-road patriarch of the Mercedes-Benz SUV family since 1979, takes a giant leap forward with its most significant redesign in almost 40 years. Every component of the G-Class, inside and out, was evaluated and improved in terms of performance on and off the road. And there's been a fundamental redesign of the interior with additional space, improved ergonomics, and world-class luxury appointments. So you might be wondering, is this the end of an icon? Let's find out. Take a step back, and you'll see that the new G-Class has grown in stature. It's over 2 inches longer, almost 5 inches wider, and more than an inch taller than previous models. While maintaining its characteristic exterior design, the new G-Class looks like it was cast as a single sculpted piece with a tighter, smoother appearance. The result is narrower, more precise gaps in the body that help reduce cabin noise. A redesign of the distinctive front end now includes the LED intelligent light system that provides increased illumination for more safety at night, and with the integrated daytime running lamps positioned within the round headlamps themselves. The prominent marker lights are in their familiar position, and the bull bar becomes standard for all 2019 G-Class models. Sporting broader shoulders and with cleaner lines, the distinctive door handles, exterior hinges, and the characteristic door locking sound remain. Protective trim strips fold into the sculpted look of the body and are available with different color inserts. You'll have more choices than ever before with an extensive exterior paint color palette with new metallic and Designo color options and more wheel choices to choose from. In the back, you see the familiar exposed spare tire. We'll check out the positioning of the rear view camera. It's been moved to a watertight compartment beneath the spare tire, expanding the view behind the vehicle for improved safety. One final design element that complements the G-Class's enhanced look is the recessed brake lamps that complete the overall evolution of the exterior from front to back. There are a few modifications to the G-Class you can't easily see, but have improved overall driving dynamics. The G is now built with a variety of high and ultra-high strength grades of steel. While the hood and the doors are aluminum, the result, 375 pounds lighter. Now, you may think that means less stability, but the G is now 55% more rigid as a result of the stronger but lighter materials and the new seam step laser welding technology. In addition, the G now has an independent suspension with double wishbone front axle in combination with a rigid rear axle. Sounds complicated, but it's actually the result of skillful engineering. With the new independent suspension, electromechanical rack and pinion steering becomes standard in 2019. Sufficient steering power to the driver is delivered under any driving condition. The G550 keeps the high-performance 4.0-liter V8 with the hot V configuration, where 2 turbochargers are positioned in the V formed by the cylinder banks. As a result, you have compact engine dimensions, optimum response, and increased efficiency. With the added intelligent cylinder shutoff Camtronic, when you're driving in comfort or eco mode, and in the lower and medium engine speed ranges, the engine will switch to the more efficient 4-cylinder operation. Not to worry, when you need more power, hit the pedal and accelerate. Cylinders 2, 3, 5, and 8 will go back into operation immediately. New for the 2019 model year, the G-Class has a 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic transmission featuring 9 forward gears. This larger ratio reduces engine speed while improving ride comfort, and the reduced intervals between the gears leads to faster gear changes, so you have the right gear at the right time. The engine of the G550 delivers more speed and power, enhanced comfort and agility, and better efficiency than ever before. Yes, the new G is still a G, only bigger, better, and bolder. For 2019, there's been a fundamental redesign of the unique handcrafted interior. But before we get in the G, let's talk about the shekel. The Shekel is a 4,800-foot mountain in Austria near the city of Graz, where each G-Class is hand-assembled. Its 3.5-mile route includes gradients of up to 60% and lateral inclines of up to 40%. The 2019 G completed this run in record time, faster than previous generation vehicles. In the development stage, a G has to endure almost 2,000 miles on this rugged playground. To honor that achievement, the Shekel badge will be mounted to the interior of the doorframe in every vehicle, recognizing where the legendary G-Class was born. Time to have that look inside. The interior transformation of the G-Class starts with new seat options that include Designo exclusive Nappa leather, interior wood trim packages, and a newly redesigned center console. Iconic exterior design features have been skillfully drawn into the interior. The round headlamps are reflected in the air vents, and the marker lights are found again in the shape of the dashboard Burmester speakers. You still have the grab handle in front of the passenger seat and the chrome highlighted switches for the three 100% differential locks for off-road driving. The revised dimensions of the G-Class gives you more room in front and almost 6 inches of additional legroom in back. And the rear seats fold down to 40, 60, or 100% when you need expanded cargo space. The seats in the G-Class have been ergonomically designed for enhanced comfort. And the optional active multi-contour seat package includes various massage functions, climate-controlled seats, and adjustable lumbar support. Extra daylight in the cabin comes from the all-new power tilt sliding sunroof. It's now made of glass, a benefit of the new frame design, giving the interior a brighter look. In the driver's seat, you're in control of your own personal flight deck. A redesigned dashboard includes a 12.3-inch center display, along with an optional digital instrument cluster set side by side. Display styles include classic, sport, and progressive. For off-road purists, traditional tube-look analog round dials will remain as standard. The new standard Burmester surround sound system delivers stunning music reproduction through its 16 speakers and 590-watt amplifier. Also new for 2019, the customizable 64-color ambient lighting design provides a wide variety of brightness and 3 color zone combinations. Every time you get behind the wheel, you'll have total control over your vehicle. Every trip will be a new adventure, and every new adventure, your own personal driving experience. Speaking of adventures, let's talk off-road. The ladder frame of the G is made of steel and is particularly suited for rough off-road use. It also allows for maximum ground clearance, which grows by about an inch for the 2019 model year. I mentioned earlier the three 100% locking differentials, and when any of those buttons are engaged, the traction of an individual wheel can actually provide the forward motion of the vehicle. In really rough terrain, the low-range gear increases torque and shortens gear shifts through an optimized gear ratio. Now, with the all-new G mode, when one of the locking differentials or the low-range gear is engaged, it optimizes the active damping system and also the steering. Finally, Dynamic Select, available now for the G-Class, lets you select from 5 driving modes to adjust the characteristics of the engine, transmission, suspension, steering, and assistance systems. Comfort, Sport, Eco, and Individual can all be set with the Dynamic Select rocker switch, and an optional adaptive damping system which detects road conditions and sets the appropriate damping characteristics. It's no secret that the iconic G-Class has been the industry standard for luxury off-road vehicles since it first rolled off the assembly line nearly 40 years ago. When its development began, the objective was simple: create a vehicle of extreme capability with extraordinary craftsmanship. The redesigned 2019 G-Class retains its unique look for a new generation. Its muscle to meet extreme challenges, imposing stature and authority, and an improved on- and off-road driving experience. How well those characteristics complement each other is one reason its legendary reputation has endured and set to create history again. Only the G-Class can do what a G-Class can do, and now it can do it even better.